The hidden truth about women's loyalty. Let me shatter a myth right now. Women don't stay loyal because of the car you drive, the gifts you buy, or the fancy restaurants you take them to. If loyalty could be purchased, every rich man would be happily married. But we both know that's not reality. Here's the bold truth, straight from Sadia Khan. Women are not loyal to what you do. They are loyal to how you make them feel. That one idea flips the entire game, because loyalty isn't about money, effort, or favors. It's about emotions. It's about the invisible energy you create when she's around you. And today, right here on Shining Mirror-LVB, we're diving deep into that truth, the kind of truth that can save you years of wasted time and heartbreak. So buckle up, because once you see this, you'll never look at relationships the same way again. Loyalty is tied to energy, not actions. A gift can light up her face for a moment, but gifts fade. Flowers wither, dinners are forgotten, and even the sweetest words lose their echo. What remains is the energy you bring into her life. Think about it. A man who walks in with calm confidence, who radiates safety and joy, is unforgettable. He doesn't need to buy her attention. His very presence commands it. Women don't stay loyal because of the roses you hand them. They stay loyal because of the atmosphere you create when you walk in the room. It's the difference between a man who does things for her and a man who creates a world with her. One is temporary, the other is eternal. If she feels peace, excitement, and growth when she's with you, her heart will anchor itself without you asking. But if she feels drained, unsafe, or unseen, no amount of effort or gifts will hold her there. This is the law of attraction at its rawest form. Emotions are stronger than actions. And energy lasts longer than words. Actions without energy mean nothing. You can open every door, send her 100 texts, or even pay every single bill. But let's be brutally honest, if it all comes from fear, insecurity, or desperation, she will feel it. Women are emotional barometers. They don't just see what you do, they sense why you do it. If your actions are soaked in neediness, it doesn't matter how big the gesture is, it will push her away. Why? Because desperation repels, while confidence attracts. You can buy flowers with your wallet, but you can't buy presence, certainty, and grounded masculine energy. This is the truth most men refuse to face. Effort without alignment is wasted motion. You can hustle all you want, but if your vibe is weak, your results will always crumble. Women don't just respond to actions, they respond to the energy that fuels those actions. A man who pays one bill with calm authority will earn more loyalty than the man who pays 10 bills with hidden resentment and fear. Because in the end, she isn't loyal to your checklist, she's loyal to the atmosphere you create. Respect fuels loyalty more than provision. You can buy her a house, fill her closet, and cover every bill, but if she feels small in your presence, loyalty will vanish like smoke. Respect is the soil where loyalty grows, and when the soil is poisoned, nothing you plant will survive. Men often confuse provision with connection. They think, if I give enough, she'll stay. But women aren't loyal to the money, they're loyal to how they're treated. A woman who feels dismissed, belittled, or unseen will never truly stay, no matter how comfortable her lifestyle is. Because here's the raw truth, respect is oxygen. Without it, love suffocates. You can't throw diamonds at disrespect and expect devotion. You can't drown her in gifts while starving her of dignity. Respect means listening without rolling your eyes. It means valuing her voice even when you disagree. It means never making her feel like a burden for existing. That is the atmosphere where loyalty takes root. Lose respect, and no amount of provision can buy it back. But give respect, and you create something far more valuable than comfort. You create trust, admiration, and an unshakable bond. Standards and leadership win over blind pleasing. A man who bends to every whim, who lives only to keep her happy, may believe he's building loyalty, but in truth, he's destroying it. Blind pleasing doesn't inspire devotion, it erodes respect. Here's the truth. Women aren't drawn to men who fold at the slightest pressure. They are drawn to men with backbone, men who know their values, men who lead with clarity. Loyalty doesn't grow in the soil of constant compromise. It grows when a man stands tall in who he is. A man with standards says, "This is what I believe, this is what I stand for." And guess what? That certainty creates safety. It tells her that when storms come, and they always do, he won't crumble. He won't chase approval. He won't sacrifice his core just to avoid conflict. Blind pleasing looks like weakness. Leadership looks like strength. Women aren't loyal to weakness. They're loyal to strength wrapped in integrity, to guidance rooted in confidence, to the presence of a man who doesn't just react, he directs. So remember this: respect is the seed, but leadership is the water. Without standards, your relationship dries up, but with them, you cultivate not just loyalty, but admiration, the kind that keeps your heart grounded, even when temptations come knocking. True loyalty is a gift, not a transaction. Here's the irony that flips the game: the man who doesn't beg for loyalty, the man who doesn't need it to validate his worth, he is the one most likely to receive it. Why? Because loyalty isn't a currency to be traded. It's not a prize you win by buying dinners or doing endless favors. It's a gift freely given to the man who commands respect simply by being who he is. Think about it. When you're grounded in independence, when your strength is unshakable and your purpose is clear, loyalty doesn't have to be chased, it gravitates toward you. Women don't stay because they feel obligated. Obligation breeds resentment. They stay because admiration pulls them in, because being with you feels like stepping into a current of power and certainty. A man of purpose doesn't fear losing loyalty. He knows he'll be fine either way. That detachment is magnetic. It tells her, "I'm here because I choose to be, not because I have to be." And in return, she chooses you, not out of duty, but out of desire. True loyalty can't be demanded. It can't be bought. It must be inspired, and the only way to inspire it is by living as a man worth following, independent, strong, and driven by something greater than approval. That's when loyalty isn't a transaction, it's devotion. The closing truth: at the end of the day, loyalty isn't bought, begged, or bargained for. It's not the flowers, the favors, or the empty gestures, it's the man behind them. Loyalty is earned through the energy you radiate, the respect you embody, and the leadership you carry into every interaction. So pause and ask yourself, do you bring peace, or do you bring chaos? Do you inspire respect, or do you demand approval? Do you lead with strength, or do you shrink into weakness? Because loyalty isn't about what you give, it's about how you make her feel. And feelings never lie. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think makes loyalty last? Drop your truth in the comments below. I read every single one. And remember, here on Shining Mirror-LVB, we're not just talking about relationships. We're talking about power, clarity, and building a life that commands respect. Hit that subscribe button, because in the next video, I'll reveal the hidden psychology behind why women test men they actually like, and how you can pass every test without losing your power. Trust me, you won't want to miss it.